Hello children, this video is about the productivity of ecosystem. Okay, in the last video I have explained you what is the functions of ecosystem, and this is a continuation of that video only. It is a productivity of ecosystem. So under the productivity of ecosystem, what is the productivity that you should know? The rate of biomass production. Biomass means the living material present in the population is called biomass. Okay, so which is also called a standing crop. It is also called a standing crop that I have explained you, standing crop. Okay, so this biomass, the rate of the biomass production in per unit area or per unit of time. Okay, per unit of time, per unit of area will be producing a some rate of production is called the productivity. Okay, this is called the biomass production in per unit of area, per unit of time is called the biomass production. Example, if this much gram in this much meter square in particular period. So that's what they are mentioning as gram per meter square per year. And you can say, you can write it as another way like a kilocalories per meter square per year. So that is per unit of area, per unit of time, and per biomass production, kilocalorie, or else you can write it as a gram. Okay, so this productivity is divided into primary productivity, secondary productivity, community productivity. So the primary productivity meaning is that productivity means you know that the green plants are the producers because they are having the chlorophyll. By using of this chlorophyll, they are using the sunlight for the production of organic matter or the carbohydrate or food. Okay, so this is a primary productivity. In this primary productivity, you should know about the gross primary productivity, net primary productivity. Gross primary productivity is nothing but gross means how much the amount of the food or the chemical or the organic matter which is produced in the green plants by using of the sunlight along with the chlorophyll is called the gross primary productivity. Okay, so this is the using of 6 carbon molecules, 6 carbon dioxide plus 6 water molecule. So you will be getting a C6H12O6 and 6 oxygen molecule. So this is just a sunlight using a plant will produce, causes the photosynthesis process. By that you will be getting organic matter from the simple inorganic substances like carbon, hydrogen through the process called photosynthesis process. This is interaction of the living or non-living organism and produces the food material or the organic matter. This is called productivity. This productivity generally called, it is a gross primary productivity. By in this we are deleting or minusing the respiration which is used by the plants. Okay, plant in the for the respiration it uses some carbon dioxide. So in that carbon dioxide we have to minus that, then we will be getting a NPP, that is net primary productivity. Net primary productivity means apart from the respiration, the remaining portion of the productivity in the body is called, in the body of the plant is called net primary productivity. So apart from the by minusing or by subtracting the respiration expiring some of the carbon dioxide in the plant, so that releases or minusing that particular part and will be getting a net primary productivity. If you are taking the net primary productivity about that, in the world, the full world will have the 170 billions of tons of net primary productivity. But if you are taking the aquatic environments or the open ocean environment, you will be having only just 70 billion, only just 55 billions of the tons of the productivities takes place. So the net primary product of the ozone or the aquatic environment will releases very less amount of the productivity, that is 55 billion ton. But if you are taking our biosphere, our whole world will releases the 170 billions ton of the net primary productivity. Okay, this is about your primary productivity. You should know about this. Okay, so this is a second productivity, secondary productivity. In this, the secondary productivity, the productivity is done by the producers. Producers is taken by the consumers is called herbivorous animals. Okay, so herbivorous animals, amount of tissue, the amount of the biomass or the weight which is present in the amount of the energy which is present in the tissue of the herbivores animals is called the secondary productivity. Okay, so in which you should know about the GRAS secondary productivity, that is amount of plant material which is ingested by the herbivores animals, that is it should releases the it releases or emitted through the feces. Okay, so என்ன சொல்றாங்க மெயினா என்ன சொல்ல வராங்க அவங்க அப்படின்னா, it is equivalent to the amount of the plant material which is ingested by the animal, and also it should releases the feces material, that is feces is motion. Okay, motion release பண்றது தவிர ரிலீஸ் ஆனது plus அது சாப்பிட்டது, ஸோ ரெண்டுமே வந்து is equivalent to the amount of plant material ingested by the plants and it is released in the feces. So feces release ஆனது இல்லாம அது ingest பண்ணிக்கிட்டதுல how much amount of the